With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports, along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Brown, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's McCollum, and it's Smoove in at the one spot. Kept alive, Cousins, pause with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
22 seconds on the shot.
Here's Cousins. There's the pick. Another shot. That's good. Cousins has got the game going here with the first basket for New Orleans.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake. New Orleans looked a lot better overall as a team last year than they had the years before, but still a very young club, and it hurt them when they had to travel, did not play well on the road.
Now, here's Lillard. 6 to shoot, and Bledsoe, here we go. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Pelicans did run into trouble on the road, as you hit it at, Clark. Only 12 road wins on the year for them.
Yeah, they struggled through a number of tough injuries and key personnel. Amazingly, though, that was an improvement from the year before. So you can be patient. Maybe one more year with this young group as it develops and matures, and they'll be ready to turn the corner.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you learn a lot about a player from the way he responds to adversity. And Eric Bledsoe, a player with tremendous potential, had to back up John Wall at Kentucky. Then he had to back up Chris Paul with the Clippers. You know, rather than get frustrated, he really made the most of those learning experiences, and now it's paying off.
Now, here's Lillard. There's the dish to Prince. Here's Nurkic, and he uses the glass on the way up. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
You talk about Bledsoe. He said in college and with the Clippers, he enjoyed both of those situations. The challenge of the daily battles and practice against star talent. He showed a lot of resilience and determination to find his niche.
The kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. Cousins the pass to Smoove. He was all alone on that one.
That's just run of the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Lillard attacking. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And Bledsoe, guys, getting his chance last season with the Phoenix Suns to show what he could do in a starting role, and it paid off. His terrific play, Steve, was a huge factor in their surprising season.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. Unfortunately, he did lose some time to a knee injury, but you know, knowing him, he'll battle back and once again overcome the obstacles.
And they get it back. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Jonas Valanciunas bulked up going into last season and tore up the NBA Summer League. Big things expected, but he sort of plateaued a bit in year 2, but I still think the future's bright for him.
And for Valanciunas last season, a drop in field goal and free throw percentage. But you know, while his rebounding improved, he's still learning NBA defense, struggling at times against pick and rolls and various matchups.
Now Brown, following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. Smoove, guarded by Bledsoe. The shot's good from Smoove.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Trailblazers trail by 4. And Valanciunas wears his heart on his sleeve. You can see how much he wants to be great.
Yeah, he's hungry. He plays with the hunger that you love to see. I mean, oftentimes he can get down on himself. It's tough to be patient, but he's only 22. I think we've got to give him a little more time. I think he's going to be really good, Kevin, in the years ahead.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim, but he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Cousins. Portland making their last shot. Here's McCollum. No good from outside. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Prince, the shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. Hits the jumper in space. And it's all knotted up. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Left side, Brown. Smoove, guarded by Prince. Here's Smoove, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He has 6.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Lillard with it. There's the pick. Shot off the pick. And Portland again with the bucket.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Feeds to McCollum. Pass to Smoove. From 17 feet out, another one falls for New Orleans.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
I can go back in time, you be Judge Ito. I know you think of Nito. It repeats the minutes, something like your Tigo. But
here we go, one more time. Give it up for your Blazer dancers.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Hawes. Lillard dishes to Hawes. Back to Lillard. He kicks to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. They double team Bledsoe. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Bledsoe comes over to help on the wing. Brown. And there's the pass to Smoove. Rejected by Hawes. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Garbage man, he's checked in for the Pelicans. All alone. Portland grabs the miss. Hawes got his 3rd rebound tonight. After a 2-year absence from the playoffs, the Portland Trailblazers able to get back into it last year to face Houston in the 4-5 seeded matchup.
And they jockeyed as hard as they could to get that home court advantage, but just couldn't quite grab hold of it. Still, they were able to get by a very tough Houston team in round 1.
Here's McCollum after Eric Bledsoe's score. Brown kicks to Cousins. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Hawes. Now here's Prince. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Get by Houston with an incredible shot with that, but you know, things were different when they ran into the machine known as the San Antonio Spurs in the 2nd round.
Here is Garbage Man. That is good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Lillard attacking, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And as you said about Portland, they just couldn't deal with the Spurs over the course of a series and ended up out after the 2nd round. Still, a really nice showing from a young team with a lot of upside.
Here is Garbage Man. Passes it to Cousins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Man, it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game, along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Noel's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Bass comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Jason Richardson, he's checked in for Derek Brown. And Tony Snell subbed in for McCollum. Here's Koufos. To the wing on the left. Smith outside. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Napier. No one near him. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Napier's got his first points in this one.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Well, Tim Duncan, when asked about his retirement plans right after the 2013 finals, refused to dignify the question with the response. But last season's Spurs run answered loudly enough.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
8 seconds of the shot clock. 8.
Three from the inbound. Snell, that's good. Snell's got his first 3 points of the game.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Napier kicks to Smith. Dishes it to Koufos. Down low. Here's Napier. Floats a runner. And off the glass. That one's good.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Pelicans leading by 3. In the corner, it's Richardson. The stupendous finish in traffic.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Here's Napier. The drive by Smith. Second shot opportunity, and Duncan lays it in.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Richardson on the wing. Garbage man, the pass to Noel. And there's the foul, and it's on Garbage man. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call, went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Koufos kicks to Hairston. Pass to Napier. Hairston against Richardson. And the pass to Hairston. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Smith. The feed to Duncan. Over Alvarado. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Duncan's got his second basket of the game.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Kicks it out to Richardson. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
It's stolen to the inside with 2 seconds left. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 6 points for Garbage Man. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans lead by 6. From Portland, we're back in a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
And you get a chance early on to see their depth. They got a nice effort from their bench players early in this game.
Yes, Steve, I tell you what, their subs have really packed the punch for them so far.
Trailblazers trail by 6. So for New Orleans right now, Brandon Bass is out there with Noel. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Richardson, and it's Smoove in at the point guard.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
You can look at a number of areas where the Blazers improved last season. Really an outstanding year all the way around. But one area they still had trouble with was their depth. That's an area they'll look to shore up going forward.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
Boy, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Duncan. Elliott Williams comes in for Smith. And Lillard subbed in for Napier. And so he makes both from the line. Steve, depth definitely something Portland didn't feel comfortable with last year. Last in the league in bench minutes played.
And by a wide margin. I mean, not surprisingly when they were also last in bench scoring. Hard to tell which caused the other, but certainly they didn't feel as comfortable as they could have with heavy minutes from their reserves.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Kevin Durant, after his finals loss in 2011, hired his own analytics expert. Together, they studied video and stats to analyze which are his best spots on the floor. And most shots for KD are good, but he wants great ones. And Kevin, since that time, KD's scoring efficiency has gone from good to phenomenal.
And in 2012-13, he became the 7th player Clark ever to tally a 50, 40, 90 season.
KD joining his role model, Larry Bird. Something special. Thanks, Doris.
New Orleans leading by 6. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Smoove, and it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. So for the Trailblazers, Spencer Hawes is checked in for Koufos. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hairston. And then for New Orleans, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Noel. Brown comes in for Jason Richardson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Tony Snell.
I'd love to see them impose their will a little bit more on the backboard. Usually that's a great way to take control of a game.
Well, they haven't been able to do that yet, but it's something they're certainly capable of.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 6-point game. Here's Smoove, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 12.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 6. Portland again missing.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Here's Smoove. Here's Valanciunas. Smoove, guarded by Prince. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Smoove. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off. Perfect.
He feeds it to Valanciunas. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And so here's Portland. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Lillard outside. The turnaround Jay. And Smoove pulls it down. Spencer Hawes, an early candidate last season for most improved player, but his hot shooting steadily tailed off, Steve, with the Sixers last year.
Yeah, month after month, his field goal percentage and three-point percentage has dropped. But I thought he found new life when he was traded to the Cavs. Remember, when you're on a bad team, you're losing night after night. It can be disheartening. I think that might have been some of what we saw with Hawes and his numbers declining.
Now, here's Cousins. Shot clock at 6. Smoove, guarded by Bledsoe. No good from Cousins.
And Hall's a free agent this offseason. Playing well over the last 3 seasons, he was a safe bet to get a nice new contract. Big guys with his skill level, they get paid in this league. They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And for Hawes, a rare skill set. Not that many 7-footers who can shoot from three-point range the way he can. And as much as teams value threes nowadays, not surprising he commanded a nice payday in free agency.
Sione has checked in for Spencer Hawes. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 6. Outside Williams. Kicks to Prince. There's the dish to Bledsoe.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
The layup off target. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Feeds to Lillard. He kicks it to Prince. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. It's good from the top of the key. Bledsoe's got 4 this quarter. New Orleans leading by 6. Passes to Cousins. To the wing on the left. McCollum passes to Smoove. Prince against Cousins. Shot from 16. And the shot is good. Cousins has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Smoove, covered by Lillard. Pass to Smoove. New Orleans moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Duncan, he's checked in for Portland. Garbage man, he's checked in for the Pelicans. There's the 3. Tayshaun Prince with the rebound. Prince has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And there's the foul, and it's on Garbage Man. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Boy, that's his 2nd foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Here's Lillard. He's got 6. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
New Orleans leading by 6. Here is Garbage Man. He has 6. Dishes to Valanciunas. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Duncan right side. The turnaround Jay. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Here is Garbage Man. And it's McCollum in the corner. Now the pass to Alvarado. Inside. McCollum dishes to Cousins. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Alvarado. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Garbage Man's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for New Orleans. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And Lillard kicks to Bledsoe. That shot wide open. Bledsoe's got 6 here in this quarter.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Garbage Man, the pass to Cousins. Here is Garbage Man, covered by Lillard. Here's Alvarado. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
How about that game for Garbage Man? He has 8 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
And the first one at the line is good. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Kufis checked in for Nurkic. Hairston comes in for Tayshaun Prince. Smith checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Napier in for Lillard. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nerlens Noel checks in for Jonas Valanciunas. Bass comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Jason Richardson is checked in for Derek Brown. And Tony Snell subbed in for McCollum. And he gets it to go. Hairston's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pelicans leading by 5. 1:39 left to play in the first half. Kicks it out to Richardson. Smith drives in. Pass to Napier. Back to Smith. Here's Napier. Passes it to Hairston. From deep. And it's Napier missing. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here is Garbage Man, covered by Smith. Richardson the pass to Alvarado. Noel dishes to Richardson. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Duncan. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Napier. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Noel passes to Alvarado. There's the screen. Rebound by Smith.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Pass to Hairston. Unloads from 13. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Hairston's got 5 points now this quarter. New Orleans leading by 3. Here is Garbage Man. Noel passes to Alvarado. No good there off the double clutch. Here's Napier. He can't get it to go. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Pelicans on top. They're up by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tim, in looking at that first half, what sort of adjustments are necessary as you guys prepare to take the floor after the break?
Just refocus of energy at halftime, come out a little more focused and understanding what we got to do to finish this game.
Tim, we appreciate the time as always. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You have to like what we've been seeing from C.J. Wilcox.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
As if I was slate break, my aim is still an issue. Lose your soul in whichever palm I'm holding. When you leave your frozen, the other nod and dozing, I'm grinding, yeah.
Trailblazers trail by 3. We've got Nocioni. Rasul Butler is out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Spencer Hawes. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Eric Bledsoe is still on the come as a playmaker and shooter, but because of his great physical gifts, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
Now Lillard and the pass to Nurkic. Out to the wing. And Bledsoe, here we go. Excellent use of the screen that time. Bledsoe's got 14 points for the game. And Steve Bledsoe, 6'1" with the 6'8" wingspan, blinding athleticism, and he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah, he's a guy who applies a lot of pressure on the ball. He attacks the glass offensively. He's given us some highlight reel blocks, too. I mean, this young guy is explosive.
6 to shoot. Here's Cousins from 13 feet. It goes down. 10 points for him.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Bledsoe kicks to Lillard. The feed to Hawes. Back to Lillard. To the wing right side. Here's Smoove. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Here's Bledsoe. 14 points for him. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Lillard attacking. And that's a foul. Called on Spencer Hawes. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans leading by 9. And here's McCollum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You have to like what we've been seeing from C.J. Wilcox.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Bledsoe. coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
All right, Doris. Nurkic can't hit. And here's New Orleans now. Big stretch here going 10-2. McCollum with the ball. Lillard picks him up. McCollum, no good.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down. I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Runner in the lane. 6 on the shot clock. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 11 points with that bucket from Nurkic. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Smoove, covered by Lillard. Here's Smoove, and he gets it to go. He's got 20.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Now, here's Lillard. Back to Bledsoe. Lets it go from deep. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And that's 17 points for Eric Bledsoe.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of making a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Pass to Smoove. New Orleans moving it around. Stolen by Bledsoe. Trailblazers trail by 10. He feeds it to Lillard. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Smoove passes to McCollum. Cousins, no one around him. And another three for New Orleans.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 17. Lillard outside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Let's look at some numbers for Lillard. He has 11 points and the 1 steal.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the guy you want to see taking too many free throws. Last season, his numbers among the worst in the league.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low, teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Full free throws good from Lillard.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Smoove, covered by Lillard. Here's Smoove. Kicks it to Cousins. Lillard with it. 13 points in the game. The dish to Prince. From the high post. That's good. Prince has got his first 2 points. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, Tayshaun Prince, a terrific player in his time with that championship Detroit Pistons team in years past, but his decline over the last 5 years has been noticeable. Ever since he hit 30, it's been downhill.
And Portland making a change here. Williams is checked in. Pelicans leading by 6. Smoove passes to McCollum and stolen by Prince. Now here's Lillard. Pause, dishes to Lillard. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. And for Prince, now 34 years of age, with this season and next left on his contract.
Yeah, still a smart veteran who doesn't make many mistakes.
Look out. Watch out. Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Bledsoe comes over to help. Feeds to McCollum. To the paint. Stolen by Bledsoe. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. All going up court for the tie. Some solid defense from Brown.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And Lillard kicks to Hawes. Lillard outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Both teams will make substitutions. Snell kicks to Cousins. It's tipped. Pass to Alvarado. Screen by Cousins. Here is Hairston. He has 5.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Here is Garbage Man. It's Richardson on the wing. They set the screen. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Cousins. Here's Snell. And the Pelicans miss again. Portland leading by 3. Napier kicks to Smith. Dishes it to Duncan. Pelicans pull it in. Now Richardson. The pass to Alvarado. In low to Cousins. He kicks it to Noel. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Man, excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
Portland may have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. He doesn't get the second one.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Snell. No luck. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Cousins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Snell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Snell's got 7.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the second round last season, and he's now in his 3rd year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stott said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Tim Duncan.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16. In for your Trailblazers, Spencer Hawes.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. There's a good screen. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Cousins.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock. It's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
Napier kicks to Smith. And another 3 for Portland. Pelicans trail by 4.
And no need to rush it. They can play for 1 shot.
And I think they should wait till about the 5-second mark to go for it.
Three on 3. Here's Napier. Off the left rim and out. One second left. Buried it just in the nick of time.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man, was that major drama. He loves those situations, though.
Well, that was big time. Knew exactly how much time he had left. Squared up and let it fly.
Low skateboard P. Hey, Mr. Venom. Yo, hola.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie, and the truck for showing. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Nerlens Noel. He's out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Cohen is out there with Brown. And it's Smoove in at the point guard.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Right through the D for the layup. He's got 22.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Portland leading. Lillard outside. Throws it up high. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Hawes kicks to Bledsoe. Lillard attacking. That's good. Lillard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Smoove, covered by Lillard. There's a good screen. Brown the pass to Smoove. Clock at 6. Somehow misses the... One-handed flush.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Brown the pass to Smoove. The feed to McCollum. This one for 3. Here's Valanciunas. Smoove, covered by Lillard. Here's McCollum. And at last... They get one to fall.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Lillard outside. The offensive rebound. Pelicans trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Smoove passes to Brown. Good on the three-point shot.
For 3.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. They get it back. Pause. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
That's good. He's got 24. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Bledsoe kicks to Lillard. Prince outside. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Bledsoe's got 19 points.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane of the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Brown against Prince. Here's Smoove, and it's New Orleans scoring again. Here is Lillard. Pass to Bledsoe. Prince outside. Portland moving the ball around. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Nobody near Lillard. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist in this one.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they sure have gotten hot from out there.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Here's Smoove. And another 3 for New Orleans.
He's too dangerous a shooter to leave alone behind the arc.
Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And again, it's Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Smoove, covered by Lillard, and Prince comes to help. Cullen passes to Smoove.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
What a great play. Sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Noel. Lillard, and Portland again with the bucket.
Great second half. I mean, he came out of that locker room ready to play.
Pelicans trail by 4. Smoove, covered by Lillard. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Smoove. Soft touch off the glass. He has 31.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. That one goes. Count it. 23 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Valanciunas passes to Smoove. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
At the line of the Pelicans, CJ Wilcox.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Portland leading. Here's Nurkic. He feeds it to Lillard. And that one's good. Lillard's got 30.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Cousins with a screen on Lillard.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for New Orleans, CJ Wilcox. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Now a timeout called by Portland. So for the Pelicans, Nerlens Noel checks in for Jonas Valanciunas. Tony Snell comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's garbage man in for C.J. McCollum. Doris Burke. Some information for us, Doris.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Lillard attacking. Oh, look out.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Spencer Hawes.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
Bledsoe dishes to Hawes. Now, here's Lillard, guarded closely. Kicks it to Bledsoe.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. And it's Noel with the rebound. The Pelicans trail. Bledsoe comes over to help. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Bledsoe kicks to Lillard. And it's Hawes in the corner. Bledsoe left side. And stolen by Noel. And Prince comes to help. There's the dish to Brown. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Alvarado. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a five-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Stolen by Bledsoe. And now Portland on the break. Here's Lillard. Good.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Smoove, covered by Lillard. Smoove's shot is off. And so they foul intentionally. New Orleans making a switch here. This may be their most important possession.
As long as they don't make a mistake here, they should be safe.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's covered closely, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Defensive foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Second team foul. Shooting from Portland, Tayshaun Prince.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. New Orleans has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. On the wing, Brown. Here's Alvarado. No good on the 3. Prince with it. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And there's the foul, and it's on Garbage Man. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
That's his 6th personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting from Portland, Rasheed Butler. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 8. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, what's your take?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movies they want to see or what they want to surf on the internet, because this one's done, boys.
And so it's Portland winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm here with Tim Duncan.